Dude, we gotta get in there. We gotta get in there. He just keeps shooting. We gotta get in there.
Disturbing footage and a report on the Robb Elementary School shooting now public. Potential consequences responding officers could face. Sunday, a Texas committee released its report on the Uvalde school shooting, revealing the chaotic scene was caused by a lack of leadership from law enforcement.
Now, we do want to warn you, the following videos you will see are disturbing.
Hey, we're going in or we're staying here? What are we doing?
Let's set up perimeter, bro.
Confusion and a lack of communication. A Texas House Investigative Committee releases a 77-page report finding that those first responders who went right toward the classroom and shooter within minutes of arriving acted appropriately at first, but all officers failed to prioritize saving the lives of innocent victims over their own safety.
The report also finds the shooter had a problematic history and even earned the nickname school shooter on social media platforms because of violent threats he would make against other users. The report concludes that nobody besides the shooter acted with ill motive. It's plausible other lives could have been saved if police had acted sooner. Medical evidence is being reviewed now to conclude exactly how many. That disturbing video is raising questions about whether criminal charges could be filed against those officers involved.
But legal experts say criminal charges against officers who fail to protect the public are rare. CBS Austin's Betty Cross found out it's much easier to punish law enforcement for what they did rather than what they didn't do.
Shots fired! Get inside! Go, go, go!
This body cam video released by the mayor of Uvalde shows the frantic first moments of the police response. The footage was taken from 7 police officers who responded to the May 24th attack at Robb Elementary.
Careful, guys, shot fired.
This is body cam video from Sergeant Daniel Coronado.
Take cover, guys.
The video, as well as cameras inside the school, show police hunkered down in the hallway while children are still alive inside the classrooms.
In the state of Texas, I don't think that we will see the officers criminally charged.
Legal expert Sandra Spurgeon thinks this video will help force change, but she thinks it's unlikely prosecutors will file criminal charges against officers based on the duty to respond statute that should have officers running toward the danger, not away from it.
A relationship between a police officer and the public, that when you see harm or an individual in harm's way, they have a duty to respond.
Much of the video release shows inaction and a lack of direction during the mass shooting. But in some of the body cam footage, officers can be seen helping children escape through a classroom window.
Kids coming out, kids coming out, kids coming out.
Am I saying there is an avenue should they believe it's warranted? Yes, but that's going to be a prosecutor's decision as to whether he thinks he has sufficient evidence to be able to charge the officers.
Spurgeon thinks the Uvalde school police chief and others managing the officers might be more vulnerable to criminal action because of their leadership role in the chaotic response. Ultimately, the legal expert thinks reforms will be made because of public pressure and civil lawsuits.
No one is going to change without force. If they don't get charged criminally, what provokes or what prompts change in this country are civil penalties.
Betty Cross, CBS Austin News.